Now, today's episode 2 is about reproduction and types of reproduction. Earlier, we have talked about what is reproduction. Now, let us try to understand asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. Animals reproducing asexually do not have separate sexes. That is, all individuals can reproduce. Example, amoeba, paramecium, etc. Asexual reproduction is not limited to a single-celled organism. Even multicellular organisms also reproduce asexually. Example, Hydra, Dugisia also reproduce asexually. When do animals go for asexual reproduction? Is a question we have to ponder about. The answer is when the conditions are favorable, like ample supply of food, good amount of oxygen, and clean water. Water we are talking as these microorganisms live in a medium such as water or some of the body fluids if they are parasites. Asexual reproduction takes place by binary fission or budding or multiple fission. An organism creates a genetically similar or identical copy of itself. Daughter cells or organisms thus produced for few generations from a single parent are called clone. The individuals of a clone reproduced by asexual reproduction will have similar genetic makeup. These resultant individuals of asexual reproduction will become genetically senile. Hence, they go for sexual reproduction, which involves exchange of genetic material that brings about genetical variation. Budding in yeast and cloning will take place by asexual reproduction. Now, in detail, if we try to understand asexual reproduction, first one we'll discuss is budding. Budding is a form of asexual reproduction in which a new organism develops as an outgrowth or a bud due to repeated cell division at a particular point. The bud is a small rounded outgrowth which is capable of developing into a new individual. Example, Hydra. In Hydra, a bud develops as an outgrowth but to repeated cell division at one specific site. These buds further develop into tiny individuals and when fully mature, detach from the parent body and starts leading an independent life. Binary fission is a method of asexual reproduction that involves splitting of the parent cell into two daughter cells. It is the most common form of reproduction in prokaryotes and occurs in single-celled eukaryotes. Example, amoeba, paramecium, bacterium. Let us understand binary fission in amoeba. Amoeba begins the process of reproduction by the division of its nucleus into two nuclei. This process is called as karyokinesis. Karyo means nucleus, kinesis means division. This is followed by the division of its body into two, each part receiving a nucleus. This is called as cytokinesis. Finally, two daughter amoebae are produced from one parent amoeba. If this division goes on and on, the resultant daughter amoebae are a product of one parent and are referred to as clones, as they are all carrying the same genetic makeup of that one parent. In the picture, we can see the process of binary fission taking place in amoeba.